Hey, what's happening? This is our podcast. It's called Improv to Go.
Woohoo!
My guest today is my sister.
Yeah, I am.
Thank you for verifying. My sister, Lindsay, is joining me. So the premise of the podcast typically is going to be, we've got improvisers, which I have many friends who do improv, and we'll do rotating guests. We'll have people come on. We'll have people come back, hopefully. If you want to come back, that would be great. This is like an episode. I'm calling it episode 0. No one's probably ever going to hear it.
Bummer.
Unless... like,
it's awesome.
Well, maybe. I mean, even if it's not awesome, if I have a week where I need to post an episode, then
Okay, fine.
You know,
I'll be your filler. That's
sure.
fine.
Yeah, like, oh gosh, I don't have enough episodes banked.
Yeah, like life got to life in.
Oh
and
wait,
things got
episode
busy.
0 still exists.
Yeah.
Let's run that instead.
I hear you. Okay.
So basically the premise is we're going to play some improv games. We've got a little interview portion where we'll ask you a couple of questions on this, that, and the other thing. And I want to kind of just jump into it so that it's not a whole lot of preamble. So
Yeah, let's
we'll
do it.
start with a warm-up game.
Okay.
It's a super popular warm-up in improv everywhere, and it is called 5 Things.
Okie doke.
5 things. You like that?
I do.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like it should
Simple.
be noted that I am not one of the many improv people that you know.
You're not.
So
You could be.
it could be done by anybody.
It can be done
Truly.
by anybody. Well,
It's-
you haven't done anything yet, so
Well,
maybe
we're gonna see if it can be done by
It
anybody.
it can. So 5 things.
Okay.
The way that 5 things works is you give me a category, and then I have to list 5 things in that category. I give you a category, and then you have to list 5 things in that category. The point is to do it as fast as you possibly can. So don't worry too much about, does it make sense? Don't worry too much about, like, is this crazy funny?
Okay.
You just have to do it fast. To give you an idea of how fast I'm talking about, like, here's an example. I would say, name 5 things in this studio, and it would go box, monitor, you, computer, microphone, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom,
Gotcha.
5 things, like as fast as you can. And
I feel like I could have done it faster.
okay, good, great then. But that was an easy prompt.
Sure,
like,
sure.
The prompts can be any, like, I think of your prompt, you think of my prompt.
Okay.
And like I said, then we gotta go back and forth. And also, the person who is not naming 5 things, we'll list them off. So I would say monitor, you'd say 1. I would say
okay.
microphone, 2.
Got it.
Okay.
Keep us on track.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's hard to count when you're when you're
Stressed
listed
out?
stuff. Not stressed, but thinking at least. Yeah.
Thinking, actively engaged.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So do you want to give the category first, or do you want to name the 5 things first?
I want to give the category first.
All right. So what is the category?
Your category is dogs.
5 dogs. Oh man, I didn't already the first gaffe. I didn't have my fader up for the sound effects. All right, dogs. Here we go.
Dogs. Here we go.
Dogs. Your dog.
1.
My brother's dog. Our
2.
brother's dog. Snoopy.
Snoopy. 3.
Scooby-Doo.
4.
And Scooby-Doo's cousin Scooby-Dum.
Oh, okay, great. 5.
All right. Cool. So that's how it works.
That's not what I meant by dogs. That's interesting that's how you took
That's
it.
how it goes.
That's awesome.
Right. Yeah. So it's whatever the person who's listing stuff
Fantastic.
interprets it as. What did you mean, like
I meant
corgi?
Yeah, like breeds,
sure.
but that's not what I said.
It could be. You can mix it too. I could have said corgi, Scooby-Doo.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, whatever.
Also, you
It's
didn't
whatever.
say Scrappy-Doo.
Scrappy-Doo's my favorite. Everybody hates Scrappy-Doo.
Why though?
Because in the new movies, he's a bad guy.
Oh, true. Okay.
But in the olden days,
I like Scrappy-Doo.
puppy power was
Right?
where it's at, man. All right.
turn?
Yeah, your turn. So name 5 things that are squishy.
Oh. Those squishy kind of cylinder type things that my kids have that roll back and forth.
1,
Okay. The tube that I used this morning in my class.
2,
Okay. A loofy ball for the shower.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. A bag of flour. You can squish that.
4.
Okay. And a fish from the store in the water bag.
Okay. The fish itself is squishy?
Well,
water bag.
Yeah, I guess technically
All right,
6
that's
things.
5.
Yeah.
Oh, the fish and the water bag are both squishy?
I meant the bag
I
itself.
prefer you didn't test the squishiness of the fish. Yeah, some of those things I didn't know quite what they are, but you get the gist of the game.
Yeah,
like, what did you say? The thing that you used in class today?
Oh yeah, like the resistance tube, and it's funny because
you're aerobics instructor.
Yeah, group fitness. Yeah, I did a group fitness strength class this morning, so it was a resistance tube. And if someone actually said, "Oh, we're using the squishy ones today," and I said, "Yeah."
They used the word squishy?
They did.
All right,
the word
I picked
squishy.
I picked the right category.
Yep.
All right, that's 5 things. Do you feel warmed up?
I feel warmed up. Okay. Yeah, I feel excited.
Sufficiently warmed up? Excited? All right.
I feel like I could have done better, but I'm gonna, that's not the point.
I think you did great.
Thank you.
Well done.
I appreciate that.
So our next game is called Sound Effects Theater.
Okay.
And now it's time for Sound Effects Theater.
I like
So you already get the gist of what it is, I think.
I think I do.
Also, the intro, I want to, as we have people on, put their sound effects in the intro. Yeah.
Like, pew, 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 pew.
Yeah. So it's not all me is the problem. Because
That's not a problem.
I'm the only person here, so I don't have.
Rude. I'm right here.
I was the only person here when I was creating this.
Right. Okay.
Anyway, so Sound Effects Theater. Here's how Sound Effects Theater works. One person is going to tell a story. The other person is going to provide the sound effects.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll probably do one of each.
Okay.
I tell a story and you tell a story. And I've got a randomizer up here that we can use to get you started, a prompt.
A prompt for the story? Okay.
Do you want to tell the story first or do you want to do the sound effects first?
I want to tell the story.
You want to tell the story? All right, great. So I'm going to use the randomizer here to come up with a location that the story is going to take place.
Okay.
The location that you got is cockpit.
Okay.
Meaning whatever you want, to a vehicle that's not an airplane, to an airplane, whatever.
Obviously, it's an airplane cockpit.
Okay. All right. Right on. So yeah, it's taking place in a cockpit and you are telling the story and I'm doing the sound effects. I've got a little chime sound that indicates, we're going into Fantasyland where we're actually doing this. And when I do that, you go. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so this pilot, is sitting in the cockpit wanting to take off, go on this trip. His co-pilot is wasted, and he's a little bit concerned. Yeah, a little bit concerned because he's pushing all the buttons all over the place.
Beep, beep, bop, bop.
And he's like, dude, stop pushing the buttons. And so he says to the stewardess, hey, stewardess, get in here, please.
Mm-hmm. It's way all right. I'm doing sound effects, not voices, but
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. And can you help me with this guy? I don't think he's in shape to fly. What do you think? No, probably not gonna work. I don't do so good with this game. So then,
what makes sounds?
So then he pushes the guy to the floor. Yeah, and says, "You're done." And he says, "Somebody help me drag this guy out of here."
That's a voice.
No, you're dragging.
Oh,
right.
Because his head's in stuff.
And okay, phew, he's relaxed, and now he's just gonna fly this thing solo, and so he clicks his seatbelt on. And he wipes his sweaty brow. Yeah, very good. And he runs the windshield wipers across the cockpit real quick just to make sure he's got a good view. Okay, and pushes that throttle. Off we go.
Okay, there you go. That's how it works. That's sound effects theater.
Okay.
Now, it's tough.
It is tough
because you gotta put in sound. The difference between voice and sound effects is something that you have to think about.
Interesting.
And then I missed sound effects is the other part where you were like, yeah, that could be a sound.
And I just stared at you really hard. Yeah. Okay, I got it.
All right, so now I'll do the story, and you can do the sound effects. So I'll generate myself a location.
No, hold on.
Okay.
Generally speaking, do you cue the sound effector like with a heavy stare, or is it just whenever they feel?
It's up to you. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I feel like you can do like a heavy stare or a point,
Okay, all right.
or like. Or if, I say a sound and don't realize it, like just do it.
Okay.
Over the top of me.
Got it.
All right. So my location is art gallery.
Interesting.
Yeah. I feel like that's easier than cockpit was.
Have you ever been to an art gallery?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you say that as if I'm uncultured or something.
No, it's just that I've been to an art gallery that had a Monet in it.
Okay.
So
bragging much.
I know. I'm just saying. Put a mic in front of me. I'm gonna use it as my platform. So.
Where was the art gallery that you went to that had a
San
Monet?
Diego.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the name of the art gallery?
I don't know.
I'm trying to trip you up because you're trying to brag.
I was pretty
I don't
drunk.
even know. At the art gallery?
Yes. It was my birthday.
Do they serve booze there, or did you show up drunk?
No, both.
All right.
Anyways, you're right. I'm not as cool as I think
that's a great story.
Thank you.
Yeah. You were wasted at the art gallery that you don't know the name of, checking out Monets.
There's a picture of me that says it's an effing Monet, right? Like, I'll show it to you sometime.
All right. Yeah.
But anyway, your turn.
Oh, okay. So the prompt is art gallery is where this is taking place, and we'll count it in 3, 2, 1. It was her birthday.
Woo!
She decided to celebrate in the fanciest way possible by going to the art gallery. The art gallery was on a very busy street. With spaceships, it sounds like. She arrived at the art gallery after walking 50 steps. You don't have to do all of it. Then entered.
Oh.
There we go. And she immediately slammed the door behind her, quite rude, and drew the attention of all the patrons in the art gallery.
Did you guys see that chick?
She stumbled across the floor, accidentally bumping into what seemed to be a very expensive sculpture, which broke, as it turns out. It shattered on the floor. She tried to hide the pieces as best she could. But it turns out this piece was so expensive that it had an alarm tied to it.
Bing.
It wasn't a very good alarm, and hardly anybody even noticed. It turns out the initial alarm was just the notification that goes to the guard's phone, the silent alarm, if you will, and then the actual alarm went off. So multiple times she panicked and ran as fast as she could, which was difficult because she was drunk. She didn't realize that the door was closed. It was like a glass door. Ran right into it. Yep, absolutely. Fell to the floor. What was that?
Squeaking down the door.
Oh, God. That's good. That's really good. Yeah, like your face.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
Like I totally went full blown into it.
Okay. And then the guards arrived, slapped handcuffs on her. Both hands. And as she stood up and was hauled off to the security office, the guards kind of were not very. They were a little rough, like right, kind of slammed her up against a wall, and then opened the door to the security office, sat her down in a chair, and later she was arrested, and that's the end. I think that's how that game goes.
Excellent.
Not,
very rough.
Did you actually?
Both of them.
Yeah. Did you? You roughing people up creates sound.
More sound.
I guess is what I'm finding.
For sure.
Yeah. Is it based on a true story?
Yeah.
The art gallery.
Indeed.
Sound effects
also,
theater.
remember when we were kids and I actually did run into a glass door when we were on spring break? Somebody, either you or Chad were chasing me around. And
our brother. Yeah, I do. No, I don't remember that. I remember locking our brother out on a balcony in his underwear.
I remember that too.
Like locking the glass door, the sliding glass door.
Oh,
I remember our
memories.
brother also going through a sliding glass door.
Yeah.
He was on a rocking horse and rocked a little, rocking too hard.
Me. Yeah.
And he went rocked right through the sliding glass door, got up, brushed himself off like nothing happened.
I bet not a lot of other people could come up with that many glass door stories in such a short period of time.
And in none of those stories was anyone seriously hurt, to the best of my knowledge. Were you seriously hurt when you ran into
Just enough that it was funny.
How old were you?
I don't know. I was probably like 8 or 9. I was mortified.
Old enough to know better.
For sure.
You want to do another game?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool. So our next game is called Defender.
Oh my God. What? Say what?
That one, it doesn't, the intro doesn't tell you what the game is as much, but I just like the sound bite.
It gives courtroom vibes.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
And I feel like that's really what you would hear in a courtroom too. Like the
what?
Yeah, like very
All right. So Defender.
Yeah.
Here's how it works.
Okay.
You've heard all these like news stories that are wacky, right?
Yeah.
For some reason, probably because Florida's crazy, they usually happen in Florida.
100%.
Have you ever seen the Florida Man website?
No.
There's a whole website dedicated to Florida Man.
Okay.
As like Florida Man ran through a shopping mall.
Is it always
naked
the
with
same
an
guy?
alligator? No. It's
okay.
actual news stories that start with Florida Man did this, Florida Man did that.
It's several different Florida men.
It's Florida Men.
Okay.
Really is what it is. Yeah.
gotcha.
But anyway, I have those news stories pulled up here. And
real ones.
These are real news stories. Yeah.
Okay.
They're not from that website.
Okay.
They're from a different one it's called Police One. It's put on by the police, I think.
I mean, they've got great content.
For them to share with each other and for me, I guess. So okay, my computer needs updating. The premise is that I'm going to read you the headline, right? And then you have to be the defender in court of these people. So you're their lawyer, basically, public defender, probably in a lot of these cases. So I will read you the first story that I've got here. And it is Chuck E. Cheese employee arrested in iconic mouse mask for using stolen credit card.
Oh, wow.
So was wearing the mouse mask. You decide like the scenario around it. You basically have to come up with but here's the how, why, when, where. I'll be the judge.
Okay.
For this.
All right.
And you have to plead their case. So one more time, the headline, Chuck E. Cheese, Charles Entertainment Cheese employee arrested in iconic mouse mask for using stolen credit card.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
So I think what we've really got here is a big misunderstanding.
Oh, all right. Please explain.
Yeah. So my client was just getting off of a very, very long shift. Have you ever been to Chuck E. Cheese?
I'm a judge.
Okay, so you have been to Chuck E. Cheese?
All judges go to Chuck E. Cheese.
I figured as much. So you understand, sir, how chaotic it can be, especially on a Saturday.
It's nuts.
It's absolutely crazy. And there were several birthday parties on this particular day. So my client had a very, very rough shift at work, right?
Understood.
The coworker who was supposed to be in the mascot suit didn't even show up.
Okay.
And so he actually went above and beyond and put the mask on to serve as Chucky for the kids that day. He was really doing a great service.
Counselor, this is all very understandable circumstances. Why did your client steal the credit card dressed as Charles Entertainment Cheese?
That's an excellent question, and I'm glad you got me there.
That's why you're in court.
Right. So what had happened was he was getting his things out of the locker room.
His things. Please elaborate.
He went back at the end of his shift, was feeling tired, needed to grab his jacket, his wallet, things of that nature. We do, in fact, have a locker room at the Chuck E. Cheese where he worked. Sure. And he accidentally grabbed someone else's jacket is what happened. Right. And had the jacket on, was still feeling a little delusional, but was hungry and went to buy some dinner. Didn't even really think about it, used the stolen credit card, was totally planning on giving it back. But, didn't really have the chance because all of a sudden he's in trouble because they're like, where's my card? And they didn't even let him say his 2 cents. So
this guy would still be going to jail. That's it.
Man, really?
I don't think you got that guy acquitted of anything.
What? Why? That's a very reasonable explanation.
It's reasonable. But I don't know. I didn't buy it.
Oh, I wasn't convincing enough.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I didn't buy it.
Great. Bummer for him.
sorry, Chuck. All right. So your next one.
Okay.
Raccoon rescued after following Minnesota officers climbing into cruiser. The raccoon was climbing into the cruiser. I guess you're representing the raccoon in this case.
Great. So the raccoon climbed into the police car.
Raccoon rescued after following Minnesota officers. So it was following them first.
Okay.
Suspiciously, it would
obviously.
seem. And then climbed into cruiser. There is actually a photo of the raccoon, and he's kind of hanging from the door of the handle.
The back door?
No, like the back passenger door. Like he's hanging
Inside
from the handle.
Outside?
Outside.
Okay.
Like he had just jumped up to pull it to open it.
Okay.
And he's kind of hanging from it.
Okay. And so he's in trouble for trying to commandeer the...
He was following police officers, and then he tried to get into the car. Succeeded in getting into the cruiser. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah. Well, why is he in trouble for getting in the... I got it.
Can you just open a police car and get in the back? Why would I'm slightly concerned that you don't find any issues with that?
I feel like they're not going to be mad at you if you get in the back. They'd be mad if you got in the front.
Would. If you just walk up to a police, you're walking down the street at near some art museum in San Diego, a little tipsy. You walk by a police officer.
You put yourself in the back.
And you're just like, I'm going to hop in here.
I need a rest.
There's nothing illegal about this. You can't just get into a regular person's car, let alone a police officer's car.
That's okay. Okay, fine. I hear you.
And you're a raccoon in this scenario.
Right. Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Do you understand why this is not legal?
Partially.
Okay.
We can dive into that later.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, Your Honor. Thank you so much for having us in here today.
Yeah, you didn't have a choice. That's how court works.
I understand. My client here, Mr. Raccoon, he's real sorry, first of all. He really didn't mean to cause any trouble. Didn't understand, actually, that what he was doing was illegal. Didn't know.
I've heard this argument before.
Have you?
I find it hard to believe that people would not understand.
I mean,
you can't climb in the back of a police car, which oftentimes they have firearms. There's, like a shotgun in there.
Interesting.
There's computers.
Raccoons, they're not capable of firing any of those,
I think they have opposable thumbs.
Do they really?
I will.
I should have
after
done
this
my
trial.
research.
I will look it up.
My client is in for some trouble. Okay, so you're looking it up.
It's important to the case.
I still believe that my client didn't mean any harm, didn't understand the rules that humans have in place. Really, we took over his land, and there's really no reason that there should be a police car in the middle of the forest anyway. And so he just saw it as another, potential place to hunker down for a while.
Two things.
Okay.
Number one, I'm doing your research, counselor, on raccoons.
Yes, I appreciate that. Thank you.
I Googled, do raccoons, HA, didn't even get to have. And the first thing that comes up is, do raccoons have thumbs?
Uh-huh.
And fortunately for you, no, raccoons do not have opposable thumbs.
See, I just needed
humans.
I needed you to come to that conclusion by yourself.
But they have incredibly dexterous, sensitive paws with 5 long fingers and nails that allow them to manipulate objects with great skill.
Interesting.
Yes.
I would like to point out that no one was harmed. This is all purely hypothetical, this piece of the conversation.
All right. Well, my second question is, why, prior to getting into the back of the vehicle, was your client following the law enforcement officers?
Well, again, I go back to, there really was no good reason for the vehicle to be in the middle of the forest to begin with. It was a bit alarming for my client when he saw those bright lights. You don't think there should be any
laws enforced if you're outside of an urban environment?
I think that the raccoon population should be allowed to maintain their own
police themselves
and regulations. Yes, I do.
Is there a raccoon police department?
There should be.
Okay. There should be.
Yeah.
A raccoon police department. All right.
They're sneaky sons of guns.
There is. Well, you probably wouldn't know this, but there's a popular video game series called Resident Evil.
I know of Resident Evil.
It takes place in Raccoon City, and the people.
Stop it! Really?
The many times the protagonists work for the Raccoon City Police Department.
No.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. I think I don't actually play those games because they terrify me. But
yeah, that is scary.
But Raccoon City is
Raccoon
police
City.
is part of it. All right, so that's Defender. That's how that works.
I like that one.
It's a fun game. Absolutely,
yeah, I like that one.
Our next game, and this will be our. I'm checking time here to see. So let's do the interview portion because we haven't really done that. So we've learned a little. I mean, you're my sister, so I know a fair amount about you. But even I have learned stuff about you over the course of this podcast.
Yeah, I'm an oversharer.
You have shared with me the fact that you got wasted and went to go see a Monet.
Yeah.
Showed up and drank more at the museum. You did know that raccoons don't have opposable thumbs, as it turns out, and I was wrong about that one. But this is the interview portion. There's no fancy little intro for this yet, but I'm calling it D20 questions.
Okay,
and like the letter D. Okay, 20 like D20 that you would roll for Dungeons and Dragons.
Got it.
Like it's a 20-sided die.
Okay.
So D20 questions. There is right behind you, actually. Yeah. There's a dice tower. You can use the dice tower if you want, but there's you don't have to. It should be a dice in a die.
Oh, it's right here.
Yep.
Got it.
So I have a list of 20 questions. Okay. You roll it, and whatever number you get, that's the interview question that you are going to be asked. So go right ahead.
Here we go. 8.
So question number 8. You already kind of answered this. Maybe not. Where is the most interesting place you have traveled? So you talked about going to the.
I mean, yeah, that was certainly an interesting experience. But I would say, the most interesting would be Jamaica.
Okay, why?
Because I went with my best friend. We call it our honeymoon. And before we left, everybody told us all the things not to do. And when we got there, we did those things. And so it was a very unpredictable, very unsafe.
I kind of remember this. And I remember when you came back, you were telling me stuff that I'm like, you
are
lucky
to be alive.
Should have been murdered.
Yeah, 100%.
Many times over, if I recall.
I have no idea I'm here to tell the tale. So depends on
give an example of here's a scenario we should not have done that we did that came out of it. Okay.
So we were at the resort. We were on the water or on the beach by the water, and there was a glass bottom boat, which they just are kind of everywhere. They come and go. And the driver of the boat was yelling to us. There weren't very many people on the beach, and he was yelling like, "Hey, you wanna?" But with a Jamaican accent, which I'm not going to do because I'd butcher it.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah, I think so.
A good choice.
Thank you. So he's trying to get us. You want to ride? You want to come out and do some snorkeling or whatever? And we're like, yeah, we want to get on a stranger's boat. And
this sounds like a great idea.
Totally.
Was he going to charge you for it?
Yes, but we actually haggled and got it for half price.
Oh.
Yeah, because...
Do you remember how much it was,
I
roughly?
honestly don't remember, but I was pretty broke at the time, so it couldn't have been a lot.
Right.
And we actually bought the trip as a Groupon. So
the fact that he was charging you makes it... Oddly enough, makes me feel a little better about it if he was like, yo, come take a free ride on my boat, ladies.
Right. So, there were actually, this maybe makes it more sketch. I don't know, because it could certainly have been a one-man show, but there were two people on the boat, and then the two of us. And so we're like, yep, we want to do it. So we swim. We didn't know how to get out there. They're like, you got to swim. So we swim out there to the boat.
That's boat. That's
well, I mean, can't they anchor up? I don't know. And so we swim out there, we get in the boat, and I get horrid motion sickness.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's a glass bottom boat and I'm looking through. And so I needed to throw up, and my friend asked for a bucket, and they were like, nope, in the water. And we're like, aren't we about to swim in there? And they're like, yeah. So that's what I did.
So you puked in the water?
So I puked in the water.
Did you see it go under the boat?
I was not focused enough to know. And then we hopped in because he's like, you're going to feel better when you get in the water. You'll be one with the water. So I get in. I did feel better. They gave us our snorkels, and there wasn't much to see in the particular place that they took us. And he actually brought us a dead, I don't remember if it was a lobster or something, but he found some sort of dead creature and brought it
How do you not remember what it was? Was it lobster-like?
It was lobster-esque,
okay.
yeah. But then, so we're like, yeah, that's cool. So we get back in the boat, and he's like, hey, before I take you back, we just got to pick up my family. And
does his family live on an island?
They must. I don't know. And so we drove for a very long time in the boat and pulled up to this dock, and like 6 or 7 people got in, all ages, like adult.
A family,
adult to children. And I don't know how they knew he was coming and when, because he had been with us for the last at least hour. And so, yeah, the whole family got on board, and then luckily enough, they took us back to where they found us initially.
All right. Did the family get off where you got off? Or
no. I don't know where they continued on. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's a little
questionable.
I have a lot of questions, like, what did you do with your stuff when you had to swim out to the boat? Did you just swim out in your and how did you pay this person? I imagine if you had cash, it would have gotten soaked when you swam out to the boat.
Those are great questions.
Were you wasted in this story also?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I was.
Okay, well, that answers a lot of the questions I had. So no further questions.
No further questions.
Yeah, no further questions. Let's do one more of those. So roll the D20 again.
18.
18. 18 is... Oh, hold on. I've got my 18 is what do you want to do more and or less of? Like, this is meant to be like, do you have a habit you don't like that you want to get rid of? Do you have something that, oh gosh, I don't do this enough. I need to do that more often. New Year's resolution type stuff, I guess.
Well, the first thing that came to mind was that I want to prepare.
Drink less.
That to prepare more and wing it less, which is ironic for an improv-based podcast. But like generally speaking in life, I do a lot of winging it.
Okay. Example, I guess.
Oh, like this morning, I knew I actually make the schedule for the studio, and I knew that I was on the schedule for the fitness classes. Yeah. And I knew that it was my turn to teach this morning, and I got up about an hour before my class and put my whole set together, and then got up in front of a group of people and just hoped that it went well.
Did it go well?
It went great.
All right, then I think you're fine.
Okay. I do. Thanks.
You don't need to worry about it.
It generally works out.
Yeah.
It's more the stress that comes pre-activity.
Okay.
The anxiety of, will it work out?
Right.
And I feel like being prepared might ease that a bit.
Just so here's what you do. If instead of doing something that would clearly make your life better, which is being more organized and, planning ahead for things.
Sure.
Here's what you do instead. You think to yourself, all right, so if you're getting stressed out, what's the worst possible outcome? What's the best possible outcome?
Yeah.
And then what's the most likely outcome? And if you do that exercise, a lot of times this is just a fun little, mental thing. If you do that exercise, a lot of times it helps de-stress you. Like, this is something that I learned that
just hearing you say that actually de-stressed me, because as you were saying it, I was doing it in my head, and I'm like, well, the most likely thing is the most likely thing that's going to happen.
Right. Correct.
It like solidifies it in your head.
And you realize how likely the most likely thing is. You, at the same time, are like, all right, so what's the worst thing that could possibly happen? And now you know what the worst thing that could possibly happen is, and how bad really was it. That kind of stuff. Interesting. Yeah, it works. I'm telling you.
That. Yeah, it worked instantly.
Little free therapy for everybody out there. All right, so let's do one more. Okay. One more roll.
Last roll. 15.
15 is, do you keep up with current events? So that's kind of why this question is on there, because like there are a lot of people that just kind of like intentionally tune out the world because it ain't going so great.
That's the camp I sit in for sure. I try and keep, there's this newsletter that I subscribe to called The Skim, and it gives you just the highlights.
Oh, is it like a daily? You read it every day?
Yeah. And so I try to do that and at least have some knowledge of the world around me, but I can't get into the nitty gritty. It's too much for me.
All right.
Yeah.
Too intense.
Yeah, the world's too hard. Too rough.
I can't not. I'm more the like train wreck. Can't look away. Have to watch. Like I have to know what insane thing is going on.
It just makes me sad. And then and then that's all I can think about. I just worry so much about other people. And I just, if I just don't know that they're struggling, I don't have to worry about it.
That's very kind of you.
Yeah.
Kind of. I mean, the first part was very kind. Like I worry about all the people. Yes.
Right. You
hooray.
I should have stopped.
Good. Ding. That's kind. And then, like if you just are not aware, if you're not aware of them, that's
not so much.
That's not the way to deal with it.
That's not very mature.
All right, very enlightening.
Yeah.
So we do have one more game.
Oh.
And this one is a head-to-head game. So we go against each other. And this one does have a little intro.
Choose your fighter.
That's basically it. So it's going to be different, the actual game that we do for the head-to-head portion every time.
I gotcha.
For this one, it's going to be the simplest that there is. The simplest improv game, period, that there is. And even though you said you don't know or do improv or haven't really done it before, do you want to even guess what that is? The basic tenet of improv that everybody who's ever taken a class has learned and will do, and starts with this game.
I have no clue.
I just want to know how. Yeah, I ask you because I want to know how prevalent it is. Yeah, I want to ask somebody who isn't in it if it's like a thing that everybody knows. It sounds like that.
I don't know if I'm going to answer this accurately, but like my interpretation of improv is you have no idea what you're going to do next, right? And so it's all off the cuff.
It is correct. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what most games are really about, though, is kind of like not chambering an idea and like responding to what the other person has said instead of what the problem that ends up coming around is people. Once you start a scene, like if it's Cockpit, for instance, and it wasn't Sound Effects Theater, it was you and I were doing a scene. And, I started it, but you had a different idea in your head, you can't go with your idea because it doesn't make sense now. So you have to react to what the other person said.
I see.
And that's kind of what this game teaches. It's called yes and. So have you ever heard of that?
I've heard of it. I'm not super familiar.
Okay. It's literally the most basic game that they have in improv. You always want to, when you're doing a scene with somebody, you want to add to what they said instead of the saying is you always yes and you never no but.
I see. Okay.
Because a bad example would be I say, hey, look, an alligator. And then you instead of saying yes, right. Yes, exactly. So that's wrong. That would be wrong.
Okay. I got you.
So the way that the game yes and works in a head-to-head version is one person starts with a statement. I'll let you do that because I feel like it's easier to start. And then again, just like 5 things, you go as fast as you can. And if you stumble or wait, more than a second or two, then you lose. You lose. And you also have to, what you say has to relate to what was just said by the other person. And it's tennis. It goes back and forth. So I'll give you an example. Let's do the alligator thing. So I would say, oh, look, an alligator. And then you would say, yes, and it has huge teeth. And I would say, yes, and they're very sharp. And you would say, yes, and he needs to go to the dentist.
Okay.
So, it's related to what was said previously.
I got it.
Okay. So let's, I'll do the little start signification thing, and you are going to start. So,
and I just pick anything?
Any statement that you want, literally any statement. And then we just have to go back and forth. Yes, and yes, and yes, and.
Okay.
And you have to do it as fast as you can. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay. Ready. Go.
You have a green parrot.
Yes. And his name is Scooter.
Yes. And Scooter has wings.
Yes. And he does not use them to fly very often.
Yes. And that probably makes him sad as he sits in his cage.
Yes. And he needs to go to therapy.
Yes, and so do you.
Yes. And I'm going next week.
Yeah, you are.
You did yes and it. Yeah,
Dang it. Yeah, I was just really happy for you. I think mental health is really important.
Thank you. I'm glad that I'm one of the people that you both fulfill both requirements, care about and keep up on.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, don't just like, well, I care about him, but
few and far between.
Yeah, if he's not going to therapy, not my problem. All right, so that's how it works. Okay, so that would be a point for me.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
All right. Oh, so there's points.
So it's head to head. It's 1-0 right now.
Okay.
You're losing.
Oh, no.
So I'll let you start again for the next round. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
I drove here today.
Yes. And you ran into traffic.
Yes. And I stayed very calm.
Yes. And no, I don't know what to do. See, I lie. That's a point for you.
It's hard because you weren't there. You don't know the situation.
Well, you make it up is the point. But it still stumped me. So yeah, it's once you get good at this game, you figure out ways that like you can stump the other person. Once you get into improv, you realize that that's not really what you're supposed to figure out. You're supposed to figure out like what helps the other person.
Oh, but you play differently.
In this one I do. Yeah. It's cutthroat, man.
Yeah, totally.
Bloodthirsty is what this one is. All right,
hit me.
Let's see. So, I took a vacation recently.
Yes, and you flew on an airplane to get there.
Yes, and the airplane had engine trouble.
Yes, and I'm very happy you did not crash.
Yes, and so am I.
Yes, and I'm glad that you lived.
I'm going to call that one a draw because I technically...
You did it already?
So here's what I did. I kind of...
Pigeonholed me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to call that one a draw.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So we'll start over and I'll do another one. It's very cold outside.
Yes, and I don't know where my winter jacket is.
Yes, and you're going to have to buy a new one.
Yes, and I don't have enough money to do that right now.
Yes, and you're going to have to get a third or fourth job to afford it.
Yes, and I don't have any more time to work more jobs.
Yes, and you're going to have to invent a time machine.
Yes, and it is going to have to go back in time.
Yes. Yes, and I didn't know if you were done or not.
I also didn't know if I was done.
Yes, and it's going to have to go back in time. I thought you were going to start singing Huey Lewis. You go back in time.
I had to process for a second how the time machine would in fact aid me in doing more jobs. And I'm like, does it help to go forward or go backward? I have to go backward so I can do the job again.
Oh, I see.
You know what I'm saying?
You were sussing out like how the time machine was going to benefit you.
Yeah. So
I think you were correct. I think going back. Yeah.
But if you go back in time, then did you ever do the job the first time?
Oh man, you're overthinking time travel for sure.
I don't know.
100%.
You know what I think it is? I think it's like in Harry Potter where Hermione has the time turner. That's probably how it would play out.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
I remember the time turner. I remember
like
Harry Potter.
Every time she went back, there was
more
than one of her.
Yeah, that's how you create, time, what do they call them?
Because I don't want to go back over and over and over and over again. I just want to go back the one time, but have there be more than one of me.
Yeah, but then you run into the problems where, if you run into yourself, are you now influencing what that version of you did? And are you changing that timeline from what it was previously? And it's a time paradox.
Maybe it changes for the better. Everyone's so scared about what could go wrong,
Most people, the consensus is it would destroy the fabric of the universe. So
prove it.
No, you can't. That's why. That's the problem. But yeah, most people think it would destroy everything. Yeah, I think if we were able to time travel, most people think I think that you.
I bet someone's doing it right now.
Here's the thing: if time travel is possible, it's already happened.
Oh man,
you know what I mean? Yeah. Like that's one of my favorite memes that I've ever seen is. People protesting and they're saying, what do we want? Time travel. When do we want it? That's irrelevant because it doesn't matter. Like if someone ever invents it, they can just come back and give it to us.
Right.
Or come back and see us or whatever.
Yeah. This is deep.
Yeah.
Hurts my brain.
It's tough. Yeah, it's tough. Let's do one more.
Okay.
I think we're tied. Was it one you, one me, and then we did a draw?
Pretty sure. Yeah.
All right. So this is tiebreaker. This is for all the marbles. Okay. And you won most recently, so I guess I'll start.
Okay.
And here we go. You ran into a wild boar.
Yes. And it was heavy.
Yes. It ate too many grubs.
Yes. And it still had grubs around its lips.
Yes. And it licked them all off.
Yes. And that made me throw up.
Yes. And you happened to be on a boat at the time.
Yes. And there was no bucket.
Yes. And you threw up right into the water.
Yes. And the fish ate it.
Yes. And the fish started throwing up.
Yes. And the entire ocean turned to puke.
Yes. And it became a... See, you're good. See, you're good at this game. I was going for yes, and it became like a national disaster kind of thing.
Oh, not positive.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say it was
it destroyed the environment,
like a destination. Like, come see this puke ocean.
Gross.
Because nobody would believe it was a thing. So you gotta see it.
Nobody would believe it. Even with the internet, people would.
That's true.
People would be like, "Wow, I was told this exists, and I saw pictures of it, but I gotta see the puke ocean.
I gotta see it in real life.
I didn't even know fish could puke." All right, well that it wraps up you win the head-to-head version, so congratulations.
Woo, thank you.
Yeah, well done.
Thank you.
And that's the end of our episode 0, our first episode.
I think we did great.
I think it was fantastic. I had a blast.
I also enjoyed. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming in
and
letting me test out all my stuff, all the time everything out and see how it goes.
This is going to be a good thing.
I agree. Do you know how long do you think this episode was?
A little over an hour.
It was just under an hour. It's like
under an hour?
50 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, 50 minutes. It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. All right. So it's Improv to go. Eventually, maybe if I ever air this, it would be beneficial to say things like check out our socials and
like subscribe and stuff.
All that stuff if it exists at the point in time that you're listening to this, if you ever do. Mm-hmm. And thanks again for coming in and being my guest.
Yeah, have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.